How y'all doing today? Welcome back. Um, Going for a nice walk, you know, throughout the campus. Um, I had some stuff on my mind last week. Um, you know, I had to take care of some stuff and, make sure I was okay. But, I'm back. I'm back and better. And guess what? This is the year anniversary of when I started. So, it's been a year. Can't believe it's been a year already, you know. It's crazy to me because, it seems like it was just yesterday. But, things happen. You grow as a person. You get better. Let's see. There's some stuff that's going on right now, and I got a lot on my mind, a lot on my heart right now. But it's gonna be okay. It's like the people I love, going through some things. I'm going through some things, but we gonna come out at the end stronger than we were before. And trust and believe. I know what my goals are, and how you doing? And no matter what happens, I'm gonna always stay true to my goals, stay true to me. I want to succeed for not just myself, but for my family. I want to make them proud. I don't want to disappoint. Like most folks don't want to disappoint their parents. Like, they don't want to do that. You do the best you can to succeed and do exactly what is told of you. And, sometimes it may not be who you are or necessarily the way that you want to go about it. But you do it because, or you start it because it's something that you believe will make them proud, and like, they believe in you, and like, they'll believe in you, no matter what. But there's some things that you got to do as a man. Sometimes you got to put your foot down as a man and make decisions that not everybody's gonna like. But in the end, it will get the results that you want. They might not be happy with it at that time, but you got to think big picture. You got to think big picture and think that, like, And you got to show that improvement. You can't just make a decision and then just decide that, that you just gonna like half-ass it and stuff. Like, when you make the decision, yes, you have to deal with the consequences, but you have to be committed to it. And believe that no matter what happens, you're gonna come at the end of it stronger than you were when you started. So certain experiences that you have, they're there to teach you important things. And then there's some choices that you make within yourself and within your life that others, like I said, others may not like. But you got to stop worrying about doing things to get people to like you, or to get people to be happy with you, because they're not, because whether it's family, friends, or people that admire you, they're not always going to be happy with you. And sometimes you got to accept the fact that there may be some things that you do that may get you a lot of backlash. But you have to deal with that backlash. If you make that decision, you have to accept the consequences of those decisions. And you got to realize that you're not just affecting yourself, you're affecting the people around you. But it's also, they may not see the vision that you see for yourself. They may not necessarily see that, and they may see a vision for you that maybe you didn't, that you may have not wanted to see for yourself, And it's kind of tough because the Lord works in mysterious ways. It makes you think. It gives you more introspection. Gives you more introspective. Think within yourself. And not just think about yourself. Think about how your actions will affect other people. And when you think about that, and you understand what it's doing, and you're willing to accept that and look in the mirror and accept that fact, then do what you're doing. But sometimes all it takes is that one stand that you take, and the way that you convey it, for it to really help folks see not just your vision, but see the change in you that you're willing to do, or that you're willing to put in to actually make that vision a reality, And that's what I'm working on now. There's something that I want to do that there's a crossroads that I'm looking at, that people are pushing me one way, but I may want to go the other way. my concern is I don't want to go backwards. And I don't intend to go backwards when I make this, when I walk this crossroads. I don't intend to go backwards. And when I say I'm going to do something, more times than not, I do it. Especially if it's important, if it's really important, I make sure I do it. There's some times when I may procrastinate and not necessarily do it, but as a human being, like, I have flaws, and that's something that I'm working to better in myself. And I believe that I will. And there'd be days where there were some days when I was anxious about this. And I was worried about what the backlash would be, or what how folks will respond to it, especially the ones that I care about, and I don't know, this is just me being me, and figuring out who I am, that there's no clear-cut path to me being the person that I am. And there never will be. I just have to take the time to really think through. And that starts with this path, this crossroads. That starts with that. The path that I take will affect my life forever. And I don't want to be like, I'm still young. I'm still young. But I'm getting up there in age. So I want to make sure that this is a measured risk, and that there's no collateral damage in whichever path that I take. And I've taken steps to ensure that in either path, with the collateral damage that I take, or with the collateral damage that would arise, there's a certain path that I would possibly, with the path that I possibly take, I make sure that there's as little collateral damage as possible in either path. And so that gives me a peace of mind that, even if I do get backlash, at least I know that the worst that would happen is more than likely verbal backlash. If the one path that I take, if it has that, then, you know, but I concern myself with the measured risks. And there's going to be backlash either way, so I just decided, you know, why not? Well, you know what? Be a man and deal with it. Be a man and deal with it. Being here has really helped with that, you know. And if I choose this path or that path, either way, it's going to continue to develop in me, because whatever happens, it's not the end of me. My goal is still the same, regardless. My goal is still the same. It's still the same. Some folks might not believe, they might not see the vision at that time, but I see it, and that's all that matters. It's been a while, y'all, so I'm gonna have another video sometime this week, and then either over the weekend or next week. You know, and you'll see which path I took. All right. Peace out, y'all. Love y'all. Oh, by the way, I'm hitting the gym right now. I've been hitting the gym for, like, ever since I've been here. So, I'm trying to get that physical and mental growth. So, yeah. See y'all later. And drinking some water, too. You know. But that's besides the point. All right, see y'all later. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot. You know, I had a poem. I know you didn't think I wasn't going to have a poem today. Come on now. That's what this whole channel is about. Remember it was called Poesy G at first? I know y'all didn't forget I was a poet. But I'm playing. But I do have a poem though. It's called Thinking Out Loud. Deep thinking and breathing about the thoughts in my head leaving, dealing with things I try concealing, but the only things that keep me from fully healing. Thinking of the man I want to become, I'm putting myself as number one. That means making decisions to paths less traveled, even if that path you lead gives you a handful. My road is for me and only me. It just may take a long time for me to fully see what that could truly be. At the end of the day, you can agree or disagree. Yeah. So, that's that. But, you know, it's for real. So basically, this is basically the poem to what I was talking about, what I was just talking about. I just forgot to do the poem at first, but we here though. So, you know, I'll see you in the next one. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna have a poem up, or I'm gonna have a video up in the next few days. Trust and believe. And then the next few days after that. And then, like I said earlier, you're gonna see that, you know, yeah. All right, y'all. Peace.